Hey guys, I am super excited to do today's video because I'm using one of my palettes that my cousin Debbie got me during our 12 days of Christmas Advent collab that we did. I will link that up here if you guys haven't seen it. I realize we're nowhere near Christmas, but who doesn't like seeing people open a present every day for 12 days? Like, that is so much fun. I had so much fun with it, and she sent me so many amazing things. And I am down to the last two palettes of what she sent me, because she sent me several. And so that one right back there, you see, is the Juvia's Warrior 3. So I still need to do a look with that. And then this one that I'm going to show you today. And then aside from those, the only thing I have left from Christmas, I know that sounds ridiculous, that I haven't used yet, are some Haus Labs products that my husband had gotten me for Christmas. So that video will be coming as well. So I wanted to go ahead and do these because come on. And oh, first I will mention too, I decided to put on my fun heart polka dot ring that I got from Hello Ice. If you have not seen that video, I will link it up here. I got a few different jewelry pieces from them that they allowed me to choose, and I am super happy with them. I wore the cross ring that I got when I went over to a friend's house for lunch and went shopping the other day and stuff, and the necklace I've been wearing like crazy, so I am really enjoying those products, or those jewelry pieces I should say, and so you can check that out if you're interested. And it's not sponsored, they sent me those things, but I don't get paid. Like, if you use, if you go in the description box of that video and go through the link to check things out or buy anything, it doesn't give me anything. Like, so I'm not telling you about it to make something for me. I'm just letting you know about it because I really like it. And then I also have on my bracelet from Colores Cultura, and this tassel cross that's hanging back there is also from her, and I will link her down in the description box, her Instagram. Oh my goodness, Sandra is her name, and she has artisans from Mexico that she works with that make these different pieces and send them to her that she sells. And there are so many different things. There are these gorgeous embroidered clutches that they're amazing. Hats. I will not say the word right because it's like huaraches. I'm going to say that wrong, but they're shoes and they're like leather, and they're real leather shoes that are made. I mean, just absolutely beautiful products. So I will link her down below. And let's get into what you came here for, right? So today we are going to use the Cara Duo from Cara Beauty palette. This is the You Had Me at Aloha palette, which I think is super cute. And I knew when I got this from her for Christmas that I would be using it once the weather turned, because look at it. Like, this is like summer happiness, like, is it not? So I thought today I just have on one of my workout tanks, because I'm gonna be real honest with you, my hair doesn't look that great because I just ran a straightener through it. I let it air dry after my shower last night, and I'm going to be working out after this. Actually, I think I'm gonna record one other video since I'll have makeup on, and then I'm gonna be working out. So I was like, well, I could pull my hair up like I will for when I am working out. However, since the hot weather's coming, which I'm sweating right now, my hair is going to be pulled up all the time in videos, so I'm like, well, I might as well wear it down a little bit, even if it doesn't look that great. But so that's my little, yeah, my explanation. But anyway, so I have this purpley tank on, as you can see, and I thought we would play in these purples and pinks, because look at those purples, they're so pretty. So we're just going to kind of see. We're just gonna kind of see where this goes. Oh, I like this cotton candy shade down here. We might need to dabble into that. So let's just do it. And why not chat a little bit? I'm gonna go ahead and put my Wet n Wild eyeshadow primer on. So I already put face makeup on, just so it wouldn't be a super long video. I do know that you guys did mention that you liked when I did the video though, where I showed my, like, putting on my whole face, because I don't typically do that. So I can do that in a future video. I will probably just speed through when I do that though, because I don't know about you, but when I do a full face of makeup, it takes, a decent amount of time, and I feel like you probably don't want to sit and watch me for an hour. Actually, I was talking on my live stream, which my lives have changed to Wednesdays. So Wednesdays at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is when I'm doing my live streams each week. And we just talk about whatever. So if you have a topic you want to talk about or questions for me, like, that would be a great time. And yeah, so it's just random, whatever we want to do that day, whatever comes up in conversation. Okay, let's see here. Oh, you guys, it is so hot. So hot. And it's only 78 today. I get way too hot. And then when I got this light, tomorrow's like 88. basically you're in hell, right? I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't know how people live in climates where it's hotter than that. Like, I can't even deal with it. Okay, anyway. I haven't done anything yet. First off, I'm going to go into this Lavender Sky. So this really pretty light lavender right here. But yeah, so on my live stream though, I was talking about how when I watch videos, so like basically I watch two big YouTubers, beauty YouTubers. I watch Jessica Braun and I watch Risa Does Makeup. Those are the only two big beauty YouTubers that I watch. And then other than that, I watch a lot of true crime on YouTube. And then, you know, the smaller channels that I like to support are what take up the majority of like my watching time on YouTube. And the thing is though, when I watch those like on the big, you know, channels, like on the true crime ones and on Jessica Braun and Risa Does Makeup's channels, I don't comment on those. So I can watch those anytime while I'm like multitasking, doing other things, you know? However, for the channels of friends on here and other smaller creators that I'm getting to know, I like to comment. I want to be like really supportive on those channels. They need it the most, you know? And so if I can't sit and devote the time to sit and comment, and if you have a channel and I'm on there, you know I leave long comments because I comment as I'm watching. Like I keep, you know, saying things about things as they're happening. And if I can't do that, I don't like to watch at that time because I want to be able to devote that, you know, kind of attention and watch from beginning to end and comment. And so, you know, sometimes you just get into busier seasons of life where you have less time to do that. And so I kind of feel like lately I've had that, which I love this color, by the way. And so I feel like I'm so behind on videos. So I've been playing catch up over the last couple days. So people may have noticed that you're starting to see me commenting if you haven't seen me in a while. So I've been trying to get around and do that. And so then I had Stephanie from Opinionated Horsewoman. I had commented on one of her videos, and she was like, I am so sorry. I have not been around on YouTube much, like commenting and watching. And I'm like, please do not apologize. Like, honestly, I know how it is. Any of us know we have lives outside of YouTube. Like, none of us have time to just sit and devote our whole day to watching and commenting on people's videos. Like, that's just reality. So if anybody gets upset with you because they don't think that you do that, like, it's just kind of goofy, you know? Okay, and I don't want people to watch because they like feel obligated. That's not fun either. Okay, now I'm going to go into Dreamcatcher, so this little bit darker purple here. So yeah, it's funny though, because it's like a lot of us, because she is a very supportive person. She sends me friend mail and stuff, and so I know, you know, people who have channels and who like to be supportive like that, like it makes you feel kind of guilty or at least bad, you know, if you're not getting around to watching people's videos and commenting. And but I just want people to know, please do not ever feel like I'm gonna be upset with you or something. The only thing that does kind of bother me, I will be honest about this, well, I'll be honest about everything, but is people that you go and support who say they're your friends but they never come to your channel and comment on anything or watch anything. That is a little bit different. And I would never call anybody out, but there are a few people I have who do that where I'm like, you know, they would call me their friend, but I never, ever see them on any of my videos. So that is like, you know, but I see them on other people's. I see them comment on other people's videos. So that would be the thing. If it was never on anybody's, then it'd be like, okay, well, they just never comment on anybody's. But that's not the case. So, and that's a little disappointing. I mean, it doesn't make me mad. I'm not gonna be mad at somebody over that. Who cares? But it is a little disappointing. I'm not gonna lie. When you're taking your time to, you know, be supportive of people and they're not. And I'm not a support for support either. Like, if you don't enjoy watching my channel, then don't watch it. Like, don't feel like, you know what I mean? Because who has time for that? Who has time to sit and watch stuff that they don't really want to even be watching? You know what I mean? So, in terms of that, like, no, absolutely not. But, you know, if you're going to, though, say and publicly and videos sometimes and stuff that people are your friends, but you don't ever support them, I think that's a totally different issue. So, yeah, I'll just say that. But, ooh, these colors, and they're blending so nice. Like, I really like these so far. All right. That's a good thing, right? Okay. Now I'm going to go into, I need to pull out, I've got a million brushes, but I do not have out, I only have a few out in my little thing here. I got this at Christmas time, I think at Marshall's, and it like rotates. It's so cute. I absolutely love it, but I have a million more brushes. Well, that whole thing back there is filled with brushes, plus I have things filled with brushes down here on my little shelf. So I just need to, I had gotten for a while there where I was using literally like 3 brushes every time for my eye looks, but then I'm like, okay, I want to start doing some different things and with blending and stuff, and I need more, you know, to work with there. So I need to pull out some more stuff. Okay, so bury me, bury like the fruit, not bury me, like kill me and put me in the ground, is this shade right here that I just dug my finger into. And so we're gonna take that and we're gonna just go on this outer edge here. Just give it a little zhoosh. I don't want to go super dark. As I've mentioned lately, I've been much more into neutral looks, and it was funny, the other day I did a look with the Jaclyn Hill Volume 2 palette, and it was like some pinks and stuff, but I did like pinks and browns and stuff, and I felt so pretty that day. And it was when I went out to lunch with my friends. Not out to, I went to my friend's house for lunch, and like a few of us were there, and they were commenting on my eyes, and then like my husband was like, your eyes look really pretty, and he's like, you always look really pretty, like I always like whatever you do. And he's like, but I really like some of these looks you've been doing lately. They're the more toned down looks, and I cannot agree more that it just looks, on me, it makes me feel, I don't know, like just like classier or something. I'm not saying that anybody who does bold looks doesn't look classy. That's not what I mean. I'm saying personally on myself, the way it makes me feel when I have it on. And jewelry, clothes, makeup, whatever it is that you're wearing, it's about how you feel in it. So don't you dare let anybody say like, if you do this type of look, you don't look classy or whatever. Like, and what is classy anyway? Who cares? But you know what I'm trying to say. Like, it's just a different, I feel differently when I put different things on. Different outfits make you feel different. It's like how you dress different for different occasions, because certain things kind of just seem to go with certain occasions. Like, that's just the way, you know what I mean? So that's what I mean. I've been enjoying the looks that make me feel more of what I would describe as like just classy, and like still with my added twist to it, you know, like a pop of color with a colored liner in the waterline or something like that, but just not as bold as what I used to like to wear. But I think, you know, people go through like different stages of stuff. It's like you kind of go in and out of stuff, and for a while, you know, one thing is like the thing that you're really into, and then you kind of move to something else, and it's actually fun, I think. I'm going to be doing a palette declutter because I'm doing my declutter series. I actually think as soon as I'm done filming this, I'm going to do my like eye pencils, you know, eyeliners, whatever, you know, glitter liner, like all that kind of stuff, brow stuff. I think I'm gonna do that video, that collection declutter video. And there's things that it's like, I know they've been sitting in there forever that I have not been using, that I didn't get rid of last time I decluttered. I'm just gonna take this brush that I used in the crease, and I'm just gonna, like I didn't add more stuff to it, and I'm just gonna kind of blend. But it's like, I don't do glitter. I don't do, you know, there's just certain things that I haven't done for a long time, and I definitely do even like less so now. And so it's like, okay, some of that stuff, it's time to, I think, let it go. My eyeshadow palettes and stuff, like they are weighing down my, I have these two, you know, just drawer cart things here that I keep all my makeup and stuff in. and they're like being weighed down, and a lot of the stuff I don't even use. So it's like, and it doesn't inspire me. I don't look at it and go, oh, I want to use that. So it's like, okay, why keep it when someone else might be really excited to have it? And you know, I know a lot of people do that. I've got a lot of things from friends that, and sometimes you use stuff for a while and you really like it, and then you kind of fall out of love with it, you know. But also in the same thing, at the same time, I don't want to get rid of things and then be like regretting it. So I am going to be very picky and let go of a lot of stuff, but I'm also going to be picky in the fact of going, okay, are you getting rid of this right now because it's like just not your thing right now? Or is it because you have something similar that can, you know, be in place of it or something like that, you know, because I don't want to get rid of, like, okay, say for instance, I'm not wearing a ton of like bright colored makeup right now. Well, I'm not going to get rid of all my bright colored palettes. Like, I still like them. And like I said, I like to add, even with shadow, like underneath a bright color or something if I'm doing neutral on top. I mean, not always. Sometimes I'm doing all neutral, but right now my eyes are very drawn to neutral palettes. And you know, but that might change again. So it's like, you don't want to get rid of your whole collection of something that you're not using right now, because, you know, you might want to come around to that. And a lot of my makeup is sentimental to me. It comes from friends, and you know, that's important to me. So I would not get rid of that. Okay. So I think that's good. I have this patchy spot on this eye always. It drives me crazy. There's nothing I can do about it. Like, nothing covers it, nothing. But these shadows are blending so beautifully, and I am really feeling that. So, okay. So next I'm going to use, I think this, yeah, I'm going to do that. That's what I'm going to do. All right. I'm going to use this Starlight shade. Since my face makeup is already on, I'm going to just use a little tissue here to put underneath my eyes to make sure if there's fallout, it doesn't end up all over my face. I'm not going anywhere, but I still don't want that, you know? So let's see. So this looks dark in the pan, but it's a little more of like a topper. I think I'll show you on my finger. But it's very pretty. And honestly, a little more what I've been going for lately when I'm using, you know, shimmery thing. Don't get me wrong, I still love a good shimmer. So honestly, the palette I have been reaching for constantly, Juvia's Warrior palette. These like goldy, bronzy shades and stuff are like my jam. They just go really good with my skin tone too. And I feel like every time I do a look with them, I feel just gorgeous. Actually, my latest videos, well, the one with the Hello Ice jewelry, I have that on, and also my Ipsy because I recorded them at the same time. And that's what I had on my eyes that day. Like, I felt so pretty that day. So that's what it's about. It's about what you put on that makes you feel beautiful, and whatever that is, that's amazing. Like, doesn't matter what anybody else thinks. So yes, I've been loving that. However, I am loving this right now, and that's the thing. This isn't like, I don't feel like this is super bold though. Some people would, but for me, for what I typically have done, I don't feel like it is at all. But that's the thing too. Super bold to me is not super bold to somebody else, or what I'm thinking isn't super bold, somebody else is going, yeah, that is. You know what I mean? So it's just a matter of preference. All right. Oh, now I'm going into, so that was Starlight. Did I say that? I think I did. And then this one is Wink Wink. So it's just a lighter shimmery purple. We're going to do this in the middle. Oh yeah. Very pretty. Okay, so these are also, not that I don't still love a blingy shimmer, because really those ones in the Warrior palette are, I mean, they're pretty intense, but I think the color that they are makes it different. These are so, okay, this shadow right here that I'm using, this Wink Wink, I'll show you in the pan. It's like a, I don't know if you'll be able to tell, but it's like a creamy, like it moves around, and that it's really nice. But yeah, so with those colors, like the golds and bronze, like those kind of ones, I don't mind like if they're really foiled looking, But then I've been for these types of colors, I don't want that. I don't want it to be like super, super intense. So this is actually perfect because it's still eye-catching, but it's not like the like super foiled, because that's just not what I'm into right now. So yeah, okay, so there's that. I'm liking this, I'm liking this. And I have to go in that cotton candy shade that I showed you at the beginning, this right here. So that's going to be the inner part of my, oh, look at that. I should have showed you the other one on my finger. This is Wink Wink. That one that I just put in the middle is right here. And then this is cotton candy. Ooh, girl, that's going to be good. Here we go. Here we go. I have a feeling it's going to be intense. Oh my gosh, it's awesome. Yep, I'm totally down with this. Now this, what's happening here, is what I like now when I'm doing, you know, looks that are with more color. Oh my gosh. Yay! Oh, that's exciting. That's an exciting shade right there. It was funny because I had done a look. I was so mad at myself. It was on Mother's Day. We were getting ready for church. And I should have known better because the Juvia's Culture palette, which, well, let's see. I think it's going to be past the giveaway time. If not, I'll link it up here because it'll be like that. Nah, I'm pretty sure. Nah, it'll be past the time to do the giveaway. Listen to me, I can't even think. Well, maybe not. I guess I do 5 p.m. So the 22nd is when? Today's the 19th and it's Thursday. Friday, Saturday. So Sunday the 22nd. That's when this video is going up. So you have until 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time today, as you're watching this, to get an entry in for that. So I will link it up here, that video for your chance to win the Juvia's Culture palette. So if you want to get in on that and you're watching this in time, head over there and do it because I'm going to be drawing names today. So after 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, you won't be able to enter. But anyway, the palette is absolutely gorgeous. But what I have definitely noticed about it is a lot of these shades, what they look like in the pan is not what they look like on the eyes. So there's a simple solution for that. You just swatch stuff first on your skin. So then you know what the color is going to look like on your skin, okay? I know this. It's not like my first rodeo with makeup, but for whatever reason, I keep not doing that. Well, not now, but the second time when I was using it. And so I was like, I had this pink, like, it's kind of a bright pink, like baby doll kind of dress thing that I was wearing over leggings, and super cute with little flowers on it. And so I was like, well, I'm going to do like a simple pink look on my eyes, but nothing like crazy, right? Yeah, no. Because the pink that I used that I thought was going to be like a lighter pink and just look, you know, like be able to do something lighter, it was really dark. And even as I started doing it, I was like, maybe I should just wash this off right now and start over and like do something else, you know? But I was like, no, I think I can make it work. Well, by the time I did, and then like the shimmer I put on my eyes, I need to stop only talking and do makeup while I'm talking. Okay, let's go into, we're gonna take, we'll take that Lavender Sky first, so that original really light one. I'm just gonna run that under the lower lash line. Yeah, then with the shimmer I put on it and stuff, I was not happy with how I looked. Well, by the time I was done, I didn't have time to start all over. Like, I should have just from the very beginning stopped. And so I'm like, oh no. So I went and there's nothing worse than leaving your house not feeling confident about what you look like. And I was so bummed because I loved my outfit and everything. And then my sister, I know she was like joking or whatever, but she kind of said something about my eye look being kind of 80s. Well, if you know me, I hate anything to do with 80s aesthetic. It is like, if you like it, that's fine. But for me, it makes me feel, ugh, I don't know. There's just something about it I hate. And so I was like, that is about the last thing I want to be described as looking like is 80s. So I was like so bummed because here I was like you know, getting ready to go for Mother's Day and feeling good about it. And then I should have went with my instincts from the beginning when I first looked and was like, I should probably just take this off and use something different for right now. Because that's the thing too, using something brand new that you've never used before and you don't really know what the color's gonna look like. Okay, now I'm gonna use this Bury Me again underneath the lower lash line. So yeah, that was kind of disappointing. So moral of the story, you know, swatch stuff on your hand before you put it on so that you know for sure that that's the color that you want to go with, especially if you're just playing in makeup, who cares? But when you're trying to get ready to go somewhere and you have a certain look in mind that you want, you should probably be more careful about it. So that was what I learned from that. So yeah, the palette is beautiful. I've been doing looks with it that I really do love. But it was once I realized, like, I need to pay better attention to, actually, I'm going to take that. Now I'm going to take this Midnight, which is a really dark purple, and then do that at the outer edges of my lower lash line. But yeah, now that I know to do that with that palette, because the colors definitely do translate different from the pan to the eye, then I haven't had, you know, surprises that were not what I was hoping for. So yeah, that's just a little tip. I mean, you know, most people who are really into makeup know that, but if you're new to it, or if you're like me and for whatever reason just are not thinking, like, you should probably do that before you go slapping something on your eyes when you're trying to leave. Okay, so I am loving this. I really, really am. Okay, so let's see here. I think I'm gonna go ahead and, oh, I need an inner corner. How silly of me. So I think I'm just gonna go ahead and take that same Cotton Candy shade. Yeah, because that's the only one that really will. Because this other one up here has kind of like a yellow tint to it, so I don't want to do that. So Cotton Candy, I'm just gonna take again and use that as my inner corner. You guys, I am so hot right now. There is sweat literally rolling down my back. Ugh, I cannot stand being hot. And there's nothing worse than sitting still and sweating. I just think that's so gross. It makes me not feel good. Like, as much as there's things about summer that I love, mostly camping, I cannot stand heat. I cannot stand it. And I know it's not even, it might be 75 actually out right now, but we don't have the air on yet, so. But I'm sure it's only like, you know, maybe 70 in the house. I don't even know if it's that warm yet, but I cannot stand it. Okay, so that is pretty. Yeah. Okay, now I'm gonna go off camera. I'm gonna do my liner and lashes and stuff and put something on my lips, and then we will come back. I'll tell you what I did and I'll show you the look up close. Oh, silly me. I'm also gonna take this brush right here and I'm just gonna go like this to blend out, because I didn't do that after I put the shimmers on. It's funny how sometimes when you're talking away, you forget to do stuff. All right, so I will be right back. And here is the finished look. You guys, I'm cracking up because I just recorded all of this, like sat here talking for like 5 minutes, and then all of a sudden my screen went dark and I'm like, what? And realized I never hit the record button. I actually hardly, I never do that. So I don't even know how that happened, but that's pretty funny. Okay, so let's try this again. So I finished off my eyes with the Essence Black Midnight Sky liner. I tight lined my upper lash line. I put the ColourPop Cream Gel Liner in Piggy Bank in my waterline. Then on my lashes, I curled and I put a coat of this Essence Lash or Volume Booster Lash Primer. That's what I'm trying to say. And then I let that dry. I curled again. I put a coat of the Wet n Wild Big Papa Mascara on. Let that dry. Curled again and put another coat. So that is what is on my lashes. And then on my lips, I have the Revlon Kiss Cushion Lip Tint. And this is in the shade Pink IRL, which I think is pink in real life, I guess. So it looks like this. This is what the applicator of these looks like. I talked about them in my recent lip collection and declutter video. I'll link that up here if you're interested in checking it out. And I decided that I still have so many lip products. I actually was able to fit them all. Here, let me turn you a little. Into this container right here. I used to have another container in front here, and I got rid of that. This drawer is open, but and I decided that when I use a lip product, if I use it and I don't like it, I'm going to get rid of it right then and there so that I can further, you know, narrow down my collection. However, I really do like this one. I like the color. These are very comfortable. They're like a creamy, but then they do dry down slightly, so they last for a long time and they fade beautifully. Like, they don't get like weird where you have like that ring and stuff, because I use the dark colors of this and they fade very well. So I really do enjoy that, and yeah, they last. The formula seems to last quite a while. So I do like this color. I like the way it looks with this look, so I'm going to keep it. And I don't typically like pinks on me, but this particular shade I really do like. So now let's get to the star of the show, the eyes. So I'm going to go up and show them to you. I'm very happy with how this turned out. I love the shift of the shimmers and the way they, you know, transition well from one to the other. There's nothing harsh. The mattes blended beautifully. So yeah, I can't wait to hear what you guys think of this eye look. And as far as bold, this is the kind of bold with color that I've been more into. So I'm so happy with it, because now I know like those formulas in there, the way that is. I'm excited to try the other colors too. So let me show you again real quick here. But like some of these, like, you know, teal kind of colors up here, gorgeous. You know, this row right here is my like go-to row. But I didn't want to do that today because it's my go-to row. And so I wanted to give you guys something a little different. And I really do love how this turned out. Now, I will say, I know I've said this before, but if you're new around here or anything, I have blue eyes, but when I wear purple, it makes my eyes look very green. If you have green eyes, purple is a gorgeous shade to wear on green eyes. So if you are somebody who's a little nervous to dabble into color, not sure what colors you should use, you know, whatever, if you've got green eyes, try purple, because it really is gorgeous on green eyes. So yes, I am so happy with how this turned out. I feel like it is very pretty, very summery, and I feel comfortable in it. I feel beautiful in it. It's a bold look for me that makes me feel just very pretty. And so yeah, so thank you so much, Debbie, for this gorgeous palette. Again, this is the Cara Duo Cara Beauty You Had Me at Aloha palette. I have seen these at TJ Maxx, so definitely maybe keep an eye out there. They have several different ones. Like, this is one of several different color, you know, stories that they have. So definitely keep an eye out if you're interested. And of course, I will link my cousin Debbie's channel down below. Debuton is the name of her channel. Most of you who watch me already know her and subscribe to her and watch her too. If you don't, oh my goodness, what are you doing? The girl is gorgeous. She's talented. Like, the eye looks that she does actually blow me away. And she will put them on Instagram, and it's just like, how do you do that? Like, she's very talented. She uses glitter. She uses duochromes and multichromes and all these different things that look so amazing on her. And she's just a sweetheart of a person. So definitely please check her out if you haven't already. And yeah, so now I am going to wrap things up here, and I'm going to be recording right after this my eye drawer with my, like I said, my eyeliners and liquid shadows and all that kind of stuff, and as part of my collection and declutter series that I'm doing, and we will just see what I get with that. And then the last thing that I will do is the eyeshadow palettes one, so that will be coming up in a little while. I'm not going to record that today. That's going to be a long one. It might have to be more than one part. So yeah, I'm excited. I hope that you guys are too, because at the end of that collection and declutter series, I'm going to be doing a giveaway, and so I'm excited about that, and to be able to share some of the things that if I'm not getting use out of them, somebody else should be enjoying them. So there's no sense in them sitting around here going bad and just taking up space, you know? All right. Thank you guys so much for watching. Can't wait to hear what you think of the look, and I will talk to you guys very soon. Bye.